The secret to achieving your most amazing goals and opening the door to a life beyond your wildest expectations is silence. You have the ability to totally change your life right now. Entering the silent place within of you is the first step. How often do you actually allow yourself to remain silent? We are inundated with information, viewpoints, and diversions in our ever-noisy environment. Our thoughts are constantly racing, rehashing the past, and fretting about the future. We get disconnected from our own selves and limitless potential because of this noise. Something amazing is created when quiet is embraced. You access the creative, wise, and powerful wellspring that has always been inside of you. It's like finally turning down the radio to listen to that lovely music that has been playing for a very long time. You start to hear your inner voice, the kind and knowledgeable voice that knows your own value, not the judgmental and doubtful one. Throughout your life, this voice has led you, but it has been overpowered by the din of the outside world and your racing mind. You will see improvements in yourself as you work on becoming quiet. It gets easier to think clearly, like a serene lake reflecting the sky. Once impossible issues start to have solutions, and while you work, inspiration and ideas start to come to you. Your sense of contentment and tranquility is independent of the outside world. The most thrilling aspect is that you are not the only one affected by these developments. The world around you starts to shift as you develop inner silence. Opportunities start to appear out of thin air. Things that used to irritate you no longer have an impact on you, and the right people enter your life at the perfect moment. You are in a state of flow, where things happen naturally and gracefully. This isn't just New Age jargon or wishful thinking. It is supported by the most recent findings in quantum physics and neurology. Your brain's structure and function are altered when you practice mindfulness and meditation, forming new neural connections that promote resilience, creativity, and optimism. Your thoughts and feelings vibrate at the quanta level, interacting with the surrounding energy field. You become a clear channel that receives and emits at a much higher frequency when you cultivate inner silence, even if they emit static when you are experiencing inner turbulence. It's like turning on a radio. You tune in to a station that only plays limitations and issues, enmeshed in negative emotional responses and mental processes. However, you start to get a new frequency when you are able to access inner quiet. The great thing about wealth and potential is that you don't have to push this change. You don't have to force it or attempt. All you have to do is step aside and let your body's and mind's innate intelligence do its magic according to your actual desires. The first step toward letting is silence. I can see what some of you are thinking. You say, "My life is chaotic, but this seems great." We all lead hectic lives with many obligations and expectations. Therefore, I don't have time to sit in silence. But keep this in mind. You can begin this journey without any uninterrupted hours. Silence, even for a short while, can have a big effect. Start modestly by setting aside 5 minutes each morning to sit quietly before the day begins. Shut your eyes, pay attention to how you breathe, and simply examine your thoughts without any outside influences. Bring your thoughts back to your breathing if they stray. No need for intricate customs. Accessing that inner calm area will get simpler as you develop this as a daily routine. You will gain the capacity to take a moment to center yourself before responding to stressful events, even in the middle of a hectic day. Instead of being confused, you will make decisions with clarity. You can gradually increase the amount of time you spend in alone to 15 or even an hour. However, the quality of your attention is more important than the amount. An hour of dispersed meditation is far less effective than 5 minutes of genuine presence concentration. Let's now examine the results of consistently practicing accessing this inner calm zone. When your thoughts, feelings, and physical body are in sync, you start to feel coherence. This harmony is where the true magic starts. You start to attract favorable chances and experiences. The universe seems to work together to provide you with just what you require. It is a way of tuning into a greater frequency of possibilities, whether you call it luck or coincidence. It is the outcome of interactions with the potential field. You will naturally let go of old restricting behaviors and beliefs as you continue this practice. You will no longer feel like a victim of your circumstances. Emotional triggers will no longer have the same effect, and you will realize that you are the maker of reality. You will listen more intently and speak more effectively, which will increase your presence and compassion in conversations and relationships. There will be people all around you who are composed and composed. It's likely that your physical health will also improve. Many diseases are exacerbated by stress, and you can allow your body to rest and recover by practicing inner silence. There may be chronic issues. Bringing this harmonic state into your business or job will change your work life. Instead of being afraid, you will be inspired to make decisions. Success will come from inspired activities that are in line with your inner purpose, and productivity will rise without burnout as innovative ideas flow to you naturally. This alignment frequently results in financial wealth. You become more receptive to the flow of riches when you stop thinking about scarcity and lack. Instead of being a cause of tension and worry, money may be used as a tool to showcase your abilities and live out your mission. A strong sense of connection to the world, other people, and oneself is arguably the most significant shift. You find harmony beneath it all in stillness. You come to understand that you are an essential component of the cosmos, rather than a distinct entity. Your life becomes profoundly peaceful and purposeful as a result of this realization. This does not imply, however, that your life will be flawless overnight, or that you won't experience problems in the future. There will always be ups and downs in life. However, you will conquer these obstacles with a totally new mindset. You will view challenges as chances for learning and development rather than as things that will shake you. You will acquire the capacity to fully experience your emotions without having control over them. This is known as emotional grace. You won't feel compelled to repress or avoid unpleasant feelings. Rather, you will embrace every experience as a source of knowledge. You will understand that even unpleasant feelings teach significant lessons. Keep up your silent practice. Your ability to trust the inner guidance that will take you to your greater light will improve, and your intuition will become more acute. Making decisions will be simpler since you won't have to question yourself or go to other people for approval all the time. Life will make sense if you have faith and confidence in your path. The ripple effect is among this journey's most exquisite features. You naturally provide a calming impact on everyone around you as you become more quiet and concentrated. Your presence has the power to calm stressful circumstances without a word. By setting an example, you embody the power of inner silence. That doesn't imply you don't talk or do anything. Conversely, when you decide to take action, your words and deeds will have a significant influence. They will originate from inner peace and clarity, rather than impulsive behaviors or ego-driven drives. You'll be able to tell when to talk and when to be quiet. As you advance, you might feel compelled to tell others about your trip. You can find yourself becoming a mentor, workshop leader, or someone who uses art to share ideas by setting an example, and being receptive to people who are interested in your transformation, not in a preachy way. Recall that the goal of this voyage is not to arrive at a destination or find long-term satisfaction. It is an ongoing process of development and growth. You will occasionally lose sight of the silent exercise or become engrossed in life's drama. That's all right. The important thing is to always find that peaceful place inside of you. By doing this, you fortify your neurological pathways toward calm and presence, reaffirm your link to limitless possibilities, and remind yourself of who you really are beneath the chaos and cacophony. You will discover that silence becomes your default condition as it becomes a regular part of your life. Even in between activities, you will be able to completely engage with the world and be true to who you really are. Life gets genuinely amazing at this point. You will flow in harmony with life rather than fighting against it. You will live in what some refer to as a zona or flow state, where you may express yourself joyfully and succeed effortlessly while producing in tune with the world and reality. You won't have to pursue your goals in life while you're in this state. It will come to you organically instead. Since you have removed the universe, mental, and emotional interference, you will be able to clearly hear your actual wishes. You will also see that a lot of the things you used to pursue were an effort to calm restlessness or fill in inner gaps. Your aspirations may shift when you discover inner calm. You will value experiences that lead to genuine fulfillment and personal development over acquiring material belongings. Your idea of success will also shift, emphasizing inner serenity, constructive influence, and the value of moments above outward signs. This does not imply that you will give up or cease working toward your objectives. Instead, you will be motivated by purpose and inspired innovation. You can accomplish more than ever before if you let go of your fear and need for approval. By appreciating and cherishing every moment, you will discover the satisfaction that comes from just living. You will discover previously undiscovered depths as your practice of quiet grows. Abilities and skills that have remained dormant under ideal circumstances will come to the surface. You can be surprised by unexpected discoveries and creative outbursts that seem to appear out of nowhere. This is who you really are, freed from social conventions and conditioned thought. You make room for your true self to shine amid the quiet. You are drawn to pursuits and connections that align with your core beliefs and interests. The capacity to live in the present moment is one of the practice's greatest benefits. You will find yourself completely absorbed in the richness of the now rather than daydreaming about the past or fretting about the future. Being more present makes you more conscious of the beauty and intricacies of your surroundings. It becomes increasingly clear that there are vibrant colors, expressive music, and delectable cuisine. Simple things like a sunset or a child's laughter might reveal wonders to you. This awareness carries over into your interactions, strengthening bonds with others by developing sensitivity to nonverbal clues like tone and body language. You might have waking experiences or profound insights while you practice. These instances show the inherent interconnectedness of all things by lifting the curtain of separation. Although these encounters can have a significant influence, how you incorporate them into your everyday life determines how much of an impact they actually have. Seeing yourself as an expression of global consciousness replaces your previous perception of yourself as a distinct individual in life. Naturally, decisions that benefit not only you, but also the larger community and the environment result from this enlarged viewpoint. Because of your profound awareness of interconnectedness, rather than out of duty, you will feel accountable for the health of the environment, other people, and yourself. You will undergo a change in your duties as a parent, partner, friend, or co-worker, even if your outward circumstances stay the same. You will infuse whatever you do with a quality of clarity, compassion, and presence. Silence is a profound presence in and of itself, not only the lack of sound. You can connect with the source of life and derive resilience and power by drawing on this silence. This skill enables you to handle life's obstacles with composure and clarity. As you gain an internal sense of acceptability and value, your need for approval from others decreases. Instead than pursuing approval or living up to others' expectations, this gives you the inner confidence you need to set healthy boundaries and make decisions that are in line with your actual values and purpose. Silence becomes more than just a discipline as you proceed on your trip. It becomes a way to navigate life's currents and a means of leading an authentic and meaningful existence. You will automatically draw the perfect opportunities and individuals who connect with your true self if you embrace the path of stillness. According to your greatest wishes, doors will open in unexpected and almost amazing ways. Keep in mind that this road of silence is about ongoing awakening and discovery, rather than arriving at a goal. You may expand your awareness and take advantage of fresh chances in your practice every day. This path's beauty is that everyone can follow it, regardless of background or situation. Expensive retreats or specialized equipment are not necessary. All you have to do is be prepared to look within and hear your own inner wisdom. Breathe deeply, relax, and experience your body's energy. Keep an eye on the thoughts that come to mind, but don't get caught up in them. This is where your journey of stillness begins. As you proceed, remember to be kind to yourself. It's quite normal to run across obstacles and ingrained behaviors. You improve your capacity to remain focused and in the moment each time you go back to stillness. Recognize that you are not traveling alone. You will naturally connect with those who share your path as you deepen your inner stillness, creating a sense of support and community. Because of its genuineness, it not only changes your life, but also advances human awareness. Make a commitment to living in silence on a regular basis. Take the first step today, even if it means starting with tiny ones. All of your desires, peace, joy, fulfillment, and an unimaginable process of purpose are contained in the silent place within of you. Have faith in yourself. This calm moment marks the beginning of an amazing life adventure. Shut your eyes, inhale deeply, and lose yourself in the quiet within. Experience the energy, potential, and limitless possibilities that are here at this precise now. This is your real home, where you can find inspiration and strength. You have the capacity to significantly alter your life from this inner quiet. You can mend old wounds, make masterpieces, establish empires, or just be incredibly happy and grateful every day. You have the power and can make the decision. You will find everything you need in life in solitude. It is all within you, just waiting to be discovered. You will observe a significant change in your perspective of the world and your interactions with it as you continue to develop this inner silence. A deeper and more intuitive insight appears as the mind's incessant chatter slows down. This wisdom goes past appearances to uncover connections and patterns that have always been but were concealed from human consciousness. Problems frequently have unplanned solutions that come to you when you least expect them. Silence creates space in your thoughts, which lets the universe fill you with what you need. When it comes to handling life's complications with grace and clarity, this method, listening, and intuitive understanding become an invaluable ally. Your self-perception is also impacted by this change in perspective. Deep self-acceptance and love start to take the place of many people's regular self-criticism and judgment. You start to recognize yourself for who you truly are, a singular manifestation of existence itself, flaws and all. It gets simpler to accept every facet of who you are, even the ones you have attempted to conceal or alter, as this self-acceptance grows. You start to realize that your peculiarities, challenges, and perceived shortcomings are all essential components of your individuality. Personal development and healing are sparked by this acceptance. With non-judgmental awareness, you might discover that old emotional scars heal on their own. You are able to release emotional baggage that you were unaware of because of your newly discovered freedom and lightness. This internal healing is also external. You automatically start to accept other people when you accept yourself. Deep comprehension and compassion take the place of judgment. Your communication becomes straightforward and honest instead than defensive or egotistical. Without worrying about how your words will be interpreted, you speak from the heart. You make more significant and profound connections. You become more sensitive to energies, your own, other people's, and your surroundings, if you continue to practice stillness. You may make decisions that support your well-being and maintain a high vibrational level by observing how particular people or locations impact your energy field. Your intuition turns into a reliable guide that leads you to the people who are best for you. You will inevitably become more in tune with a more genuine and intuitive manner of living as you continue to practice quiet. This promotes recovery, development, and peaceful relationships in all aspects of your life. It's similar to accessing a higher level of intelligence and knowing the correct course instinctively. You might gain brief insights into world events or the overall condition of humanity as a result of this enhanced intuition, which goes beyond personal issues. You might even experience a sense of purpose that goes beyond your personal life. People who embark on this path frequently find a calling to make a positive impact on the earth and mankind as a whole. As your practice becomes more intense, you could experience powerful mystical experiences and deep meditation states, among other altered states of consciousness. Although these encounters have the potential to be profound and life-changing, their real worth is found in how you apply these realizations to your everyday activities. Your relationship could also evolve over time. You live completely in each moment while also being conscious of life's greater flow, as opposed to feeling hurried or constantly behind. You may move through your days with ease and grace as a result. You can do what needs to be done without worrying. Whether you think of yourself as an artist or not, creativity thrives in ways you cannot fathom. You discover fresh inspiration and ideas. Traditional art forms, creative solutions at work, or novel approaches to daily tasks are all examples of how this creativity might show up. You start to value art in all facets of life. You will become more aware of the silence around you as you learn to tune into your inner silence. Spending time in nature and learning from the silent wisdom of the trees, mountains, or ocean will captivate you. These organic encounters will strengthen your bond with all living things. Your life may start to exhibit more synchronicity, meaningful, seemingly random events that show you are in balance with life's natural flow and the universe's higher intellect. Additionally, your vigor and health may increase. Silence promotes deep relaxation, which enables cellular regeneration and healing. It can boost your general vitality and resilience while resolving long-term health problems. Your connection with difficulties and negativity will improve. You will view difficulties as chances for development and progress rather than as issues to be resolved or things to be avoided. Knowing that every experience adds to your waking process, you will tackle life's ups and downs with composure and gain access to a deeper inner silence. You'll discover that you need less from the outside world. Nothing compares to the inner serenity and fulfillment you find, regardless of accomplishments or material belongings. Although it doesn't entail giving up life's joys, it does have an impact on what you rely on to make you happy. Organizing your physical space, simplifying commitments, simplifying your life, or ending relationships that no longer serve your best interests are all possible goals. The things that truly matter to you have more space thanks to this simplification. You'll feel less bound by duties and labels and have a broader sense of who you are. Instead of using them to define who you are, you will see them as helpful tools. A profound sense of liberation results from this increased self-awareness. You are no longer bound by restricting ideas or social norms. Sharing what you have learned with others will come easy to you. Through imparting knowledge, offering guidance, or just being a real-life example of the presence and serenity you have learned. Every day offers fresh chances to improve your technique, broaden your consciousness, and more thoroughly embody the truth of who you are. Although obstacles could appear, they are a necessary part of the process. You improve your capacity to remain focused and in the moment no matter what happens outside of you as you take care of your practice. Being silent becomes the cornerstone of your existence, not just a habit or a mental attitude. Through your relationships and activities, you silently find everything you're searching for: purpose and fulfillment. You have a remarkable life adventure ahead of you. Have faith in yourself. Now, in this calm, it is beginning to take shape. We appreciate you viewing the video. I urge you to share it with a loved one if you find it useful. Your encouragement of my channel is greatly appreciated. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next video.